Alright, so I just installed a speedometer module bundle on my DX2E Active, and just kind of wanted to run through it with you and give you an idea of how you do it. And it's very easy to install. It took me probably about 10-15 minutes maybe. The first thing I like to do is mount the module. Once you get that mounted, to me it just makes it easier to figure out how and where to run the wires to make sure they're away from any moving parts and not going to get tangled up in anything. Pull your receiver cover off so you can access the receiver. And then your input cable, you want to plug into the bind battery port on the receiver. Once you plug that in there, you run it over to your module, and then that gets plugged into the input port on the Bluetooth module. I'm sorry, the telemetry module. It comes with these billet connectors for the battery wires. You got the orange one and yellow one. They come colored, so you just put them in corresponding with the colors, and you unplug the motor from the ESC, and the billet connectors go in between them wires. I don't know if you can see, but the RPM sensor, which is this guy here, gets plugged into them billet connectors also. One on each wire. Doesn't matter which wires they get plugged into, as long as there's one plugged into each one. And then the other end of that sensor, you want to plug into the RPM port on the telemetry module. That's pretty much it, guys. Yeah. Run your wires so away from all moving parts. I use cable ties to secure them. The antenna on the module, it's not a big deal on where it goes, again, as long as it's away from all moving parts. And once everything is installed, you can put your receiver cover back on. Make sure you don't pinch any wires and get them stuck under the cover. Alright, once you get it installed, you got to do a setup on it. You want to go through the buying process and the initialization of the spectrum system. Excuse me. Again, that is pretty easy also. There is a button on the module that you want to press and hold as you turn the vehicle on, and the light on the module will flash. Be flashing, letting you know it's ready to be bound. On the transmitter, you want to hit the bind button at the same time as you're turning it on. Hold it as you turn it on. That'll let the system bind and initialize. Okay, you also need to know the roll out and pull count for the vehicle you're using, so you can set the speedometer up to match the pull count in the rollout. In this case, I am using a Tenacity MT. I know The motor is a 4-pole, so I'm going to want to set my pole count to 4. And the rollout on this particular model stock is 1.6. So I want to set the rollout to 1.6. It's really easy to do, and I can show you exactly how to do that. Once you turn the system on and you can see that it's connected, you'll have the 3 dotted lines going across. That means it's connected to the telemetry on the vehicle. Over here under the green light, you've got a button to enter the setup mode. You want to hold this button as you turn the controller on. It goes to UN. US, you can change it between US, which is miles per hour, or EU for kilometers per hour. I'm going to set it to US for miles per hour. Then you just press and hold the button again. It'll go to the next menu. PC, pole count. I'm already at 4, which is where I want. But to change it, you just short press and it'll change through the available options. Once you get to the one you need, which is 4, press and hold to move to the next menu. RO for rollout. Rollout on this, I want 1.6. You see the first number flashes, so you would short press to change it to the number you need. To move on to the next set of numbers, you press and hold. That begins to flash, you let go. And then the same thing, short press to change to the desired number. So the next one, then you press and hold again, this will exit the setup. You are now set up and ready to run. And after you run, if you want to see what your top speed was, you can press and hold this button. 15, top speed. That's all there is to it, guys. Go have some fun.